Hey guys, what's going on? Ibo Gaming here with another video in another PVE guide, that means. So guys, make sure you have your coffee and let's get straight into this video. So today we're going to be looking at the hideout, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, what you should be crafting, what's the best things to do, and everything along those lines are based around the hideout. So guys, I am sorry, I did just open a scav box. My camera wasn't working when I did it, so I am going to. This is what I received from the scav box. So decent. Um, that was for an intelligence folder as well. So now let's get straight into it. So obviously get a scav box. Always run it. The best thing, you need to obviously have fuel and whatnot running your generator, but you only run the generator at all times once you have this bad boy here. Once you have a Bitcoin farm, um, that's when you start to run the petrol the whole day, the generator the whole day. This is when you start to ramp your crafts up to make the most out of your hideout. Booze generator, always be creating booze. Your water, so your water collector is very important to the hider as well. What I do in the med station is I do make some stuff, but it's probably the least one. I use my golden star when I get to a one or two uses left. Then I use the golden star into 7 propitals. I think I got like 2 more uses, and then I will do that. I would get the library, but I've got to obviously use the hideout a little bit more. The air filtration unit, I think at this point of time, it is crazy. Because if you actually look at these military, they're like $2 million. They're so expensive. Same as military tubes. I think they're 100k. So, oh, they're only 50k. But anyway, I wouldn't. It's not worth buying that until you're like mega rich. Solar power, obviously, when you can get that, you get that. It is a bit of a mish. Workbench. So I use a lot of M4s and ADAs and stuff like that. So I always create SOT bullets. SOT bullets are very important. So, or wires. So wires sell for about 30 to 35 to 36 to 40,000 a pop. So I will obviously do some runs of interchange and whatnot. But for majority of the time, I am making SOT rounds. So let's just make a pack of that. Alright. So now let's go over to... obviously I like the weapon rack. It does give some order in the game. Lavatory. I made this just because it is for a quest that I need to hand 2 of these in. But obviously the cases. When you can make the cases, make the cases. Now go over to the Hall of Fame. It is a new thing. So to get this up, this physical skill group leveling, you get dog tags. You add a dog tag. So if you're a bear, you add USIC. If you're USIC, you add bear. And the higher the level is, the higher the amount will be. Okay, for your percentage wise. So if you have like a level 70s and 80s that you've killed, use that. Now, this is controversial. Shooting range. If I was to level this up, it's going to cost me a lot of money. This here is 600,000. That's roughly, this is probably going to cost me about 1.6 to 1.8 million dollars to buy and to upgrade. At this point of time, I don't need to invest that money into it. I much rather invest that money into kits and ammo and stuff like that. Let's go over to the nutrition. I don't really craft anything in this, to be honest. I normally do this craft, which is pretty decent. What else? What other crafts do I do? Sometimes I do this early game, but it's not really worth it. But yeah, this is the main craft that I do if I have it. But I never buy it because it costs quite a lot of money. I just find it and then craft it that way. Scav box, obviously got the intel in there at the moment. But yeah, guys, that's the hideout. Things I would fast track is Bitcoin farm, level 3 workshop. I would get if you're finding it hard to, you know, manage all your space and guns and everything along those lines, the weapon rack is great. Med Station 3 is also awesome. One of my favorite things is the rest space because you get an extra 10 points into your maximum reserve, meaning you can stay in the raid a lot longer and your water and hunger goes down slower. I haven't unlocked the gym because it is very expensive. It's probably going to cost me 800k. But the thing is, I've never, even in the main game, I've never went into the gym and pumped iron and shit like that. So, um, it's not a necessity. It doesn't have any like reason to make it at this point in time. But yeah, guys, if I missed anything, if I should craft something different, or if I should do anything else that you guys recommend, put it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, much appreciated. Like, subscribe, and comment. Ibo Gaming out.